Hey everybody, did you miss us? We're back. Welcome to season 7 of Just Talk with Gabe. I'm here, my psychic is here, and so is our guest. Let's get started. Who do we have on today's show?
Today we have one super talented young man, Nicholas Buamah. He's done it all.
I'm excited to hear more about Nicholas. I've read his interview in Action Magazine, and now I'm looking forward to hearing him in person.
Me too.
Alright, so go grab your snacks, sit back, relax, and as always,
Enjoy the show.
Nicholas, welcome to the show. We're glad you could join us for the beginning of season 7 of Just Talk with Gabe.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
We are so happy to
We're
have
so
you.
happy to have you, yeah. All right, so let's get into it. So you are an actor, executive producer, author, and influencer. Tell us how you got started in this industry.
You know, it started with writing, and then I actually started writing at the age of 7. I now have 4 books published.
Wow.
So I took that passion and I put it towards writing scripts. And that's how I created and produced my TV show called Nixon.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
At 7 years old, I don't even remember. I don't think I was
playing video
writing.
games.
I was playing with Bart.
I was playing video games.
That's so cool.
That is.
Thank
So,
you.
like, what inspired you to explore these different industries, and how do they all connect to you personally and professionally?
So with the film industry, you know, first it just interested me. I was like, I want to get into it. I want to try something with it. So I told my mom about my idea, and she helped me to make it happen.
That's cool.
That's cool.
You always have to depend on mom.
So, like, was there a specific moment or maybe a project that made you realize that, oh, hey, I can do all of this at once. Like, I don't have to limit myself to doing just one thing.
I would have to say when I did Nick's House, because, you know, I was the executive producer, actor, creator, writer. So I would definitely say Nick's House, because I was behind the scenes, but I was also the main character in front of the scenes.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about Nick's House. As a history making, because a lot of people don't know this, you made history by becoming the first time executive producer of, a TV show at such a young age. So what has been the most challenging part of that process for you so far?
You know, with the role of executive producer, I would have to say writing out the checks. Because, you know,
making sure everybody gets paid.
Yeah.
Exactly, but it's like money slowly leave your account. Then you got a budget before you start. So I say that's the biggest struggle, you know.
Oh my gosh.
I can imagine. I'm terrible at math. So.
Yeah, me too. I would like overpay some, underpay others. Yeah, so okay.
Forget to pay myself?
Yeah. So
that would be a part of it, yeah.
You're like 10 light years already ahead of me. Balancing my checkbook, it's not a pretty sight.
Actually, how do you balance the creative aspects of your projects with the logistical responsibilities that come with being an executive producer?
Well, you know, first I have my mom, which is like my momager. I would say manager, but now she's just my momager. So, you know, I say when it comes to things, when things start getting too stressful, it becomes too much, then, you know, I have my mom there to help me out.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is really cool. That way you can like depend on her to kind of keep you calm and focus.
So can you share some of the maybe like 1 or 2 key lessons that you've learned from working behind the scenes on a project?
Okay, so one thing I would have to say patience. Because, you know, you look at a show and you wonder how it takes so long. Like, that's how I used to think. But actually working behind the scenes on a project, I'm like, dang, these really do take that long. It's a lot of energy. It's a lot of work. So I definitely say be ready for that. Be ready for the responsibility.
True.
That's true.
Yeah, they do take a long time.
They take a long time.
It's because you think, you're like, okay, 2 years from now, a show's going to come out, and it really takes 2
years to make that. Yeah, it sucks waiting. You kind of understand.
Exactly.
They're actually working that full time.
Yeah, behind the scenes. Once you see it, like you said, behind the scenes, you understand.
Yeah.
So I guess on the opposite end of that, how would you say that your experience as an actor influences the work you do behind the scenes?
That's a good question, but let's see. I would have to say it's a mixture, because when I was on set, I was in front of the scenes. But offset, that's when I gotta work behind the scenes. So I wouldn't say it really influenced anything with it, but it's like I say it's a lot of responsibility. but it's still fun.
That's true. Yeah. You get to play both roles.
Yeah.
Like wear both hats.
So, is there a particular role or project that you'd love to maybe write or create for yourself?
I would definitely have to say like a little comedic thing. Like I would love to be like do something with maybe other comedians. Cause
Mhm.
just write a little something funny for me. Cause I feel like in real life I can be funny sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, like comedy.
Like a comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah.
I think you could do it. I do. And I would definitely watch.
I'd definitely watch it, yeah.
Thank you.
Now, you mentioned earlier that you were an author. Kind of like at 7 years old, you started writing. And that's so cool because I'm telling you, at 7 years old,
I was not thinking about that
even capable of, I think, doing that. But I would love to know what motivated you to become an author, and how did you find the process of writing all of your books?
I had to say the motivation started with, well, when I was younger, I had an amazing vocabulary too. I don't know if you know this, but it really started with my first grade teacher because she messaged my mom when she realized I was using an expanded vocabulary. And she told my mom, and my mom, I got home, she was like, Nicholas, would you want to write a book? I was like, yes. So that's how my journey really started, the beginning.
That's awesome.
actually pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, I guess it's like teachers definitely don't realize what kind of
Impact they make,
they actually have on their students.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
like some of your books are in the, United States Library of Congress. There you go.
Yes, all 4 of mine are published catalog in the library.
Wow, that's awesome.
Now, some like seasoned vet authors cannot say that.
Yeah.
So hats off to you, Nick.
Thank you.
So, actually, like going more into your writing, how do you handle the writer's block or, periods of intense creative burnout, like especially when you're juggling a bunch of different things?
It's like, it's still a little bit of a career to me, but in a career, it's not like you're going to be working 24/7. You still going to have time to chill, hang out with friends, go lay down. Sometimes you just need a nap. So it's like, don't let it stress you out. It's a lot, but just don't let it stress you out.
I think I need to take that into my everyday life. That don't let it stress. Okay.
Don't do it. Yeah.
I feel like we all do.
That's true.
Okay, I'm going to put that on my computer at work. I'm just like, don't stress.
So, what do you hope your readers take away from your writing?
Okay, so my first 2, which are a series, Kayla and Kyle, The Walking Dictionaries, that's more for children, and I want them to, learn a few bigger words because them words are like more expanded vocabulary. Then let me talk about my 4th one, which is a motivational book, and I want people to read some of the affirmations and feel inspired. Be like, you know what, I could do this today, because we all gonna have days where we feel down, but sometimes the affirmation will help you. So that's why I made an affirmation book.
That's awesome.
That is.
Definitely need to get that.
Motivate other people. I like that.
Where can people find your books? Just if they want to go ahead and purchase, and especially the affirmation book, where can they find it?
So you could go on Amazon, or you could go to my website directly and get all my information, which is nicholasbuamah.com.
Okay, cool.
Gotcha. All right, guys, we're going to go on a quick commercial break.
Okay, guys, stay around and we're going to come back for the fun round.
All right, we'll be right back.
This episode of Just Talk with Gabe is brought to you by The Sky Is Not the Limit.
Hey guys, my name is Nicholas Buamah. I'm the 12-year-old creator and producer of the new TV show, Nick's House. I'm thrilled to announce the release of my 4th book, The Sky Is Not the Limit. Positive affirmations to help you rise above the sky. Available February 1st. To order your copy, visit nicholasbuamah.com or go to Amazon and type in Nicholas Buamah. That's Buamah. Like always, thank you for your support.
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Welcome back, guys.
Alrighty, so let's get into the next round of questions.
The fun round. I need a little, drum roll for that, don't I?
No, you don't.
Okay.
No. Okay, so, Nicholas, what is your favorite city and why?
Okay, so not definitely, but I gotta say New York, because I love to visit. Cause I've been 2 times and it's so lively. The city is always up. It's like the city never sleeps. So I gotta say New York.
New York for the one. I
All right.
want to get to New York. I still
Me
have not
too.
been.
I want to get there too.
One day.
One day, yeah.
Yeah.
If you could swap lives with any fictional character for a day, who would it be and why?
I got two.
Okay.
So my first one will be Batman because look, he's a billionaire.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then at night he be having fun saving the city. So I gotta say Batman because he's straight rich. It's like he could do anything he wants.
That's awesome. Okay, yeah.
Batman, check.
Yeah. And then my second one, which is similar, just on a whole different universe, I had to say Iron Man because
Right.
he's like a rich genius too. And then he got like that suit. So flying around in that suit, I feel invincible.
Okay.
Okay.
See, those
I like
are
that.
two
That's
good
a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, kind of makes my little fairy tale person Tinkerbell. I mean, I just want to go flying around and causing havoc. But hey, I like your idea better.
And actually, speaking of that, though, if you were given $1 million right now, what's the first thing you would buy?
I got two things. I would buy my mom a new house, to show her that I appreciate all the sacrifices. And the second thing, even though I can't drive yet, I will buy me a Hellcat.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see that. I like that.
I like that.
I
Okay.
can see the vision.
Nicholas, yeah, we're all sharing the same vision of yours here. So yes.
All right. So if your life was turned into a movie, what would you say would be the title?
I would probably say Takeover.
Ooh, Takeover. Why?
Because looking at what I've done from 7 years, like 7 years old to 13 now, I would have to say I'm taking things over, I'm taking things over.
I like that. I do.
That.
See, mine would have to be Dazed and Confused. And even though that's already a movie title, guys.
That's your daily life.
Isn't that my daily life?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that. The Takeover. That's
Yeah.
a good title.
That is.
Okay, so staying on the whole TV movie road there, what's a TV show or movie that you've watched over and over again?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not like watching shows over and over again. Like
Really?
I can't watch a show. Yeah, I can't watch a show a second time because it don't matter how much I loved it, how good it was. It's boring to watch it again to me. So I watch a show. That's why I love watching series. Like I'll sit there if I have a weekend off. I'll sit there the whole weekend and just watch a series. I'll finish the series within a weekend. That's the type of person I am.
So you just like to binge watch and then you're done.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
can't
that's
rewatch.
kinda
That's cool.
That is interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because we were like, okay, let's start from the beginning, and then we'll watch it like all over again.
Again
But,
and again and again
yeah.
and again.
So I've never heard that. That's good, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So if you could only take 5 things to Desert Island, what would they be?
So first, I would have to say rations. Then 2 of my homeboys. Then I had to say internet and a PS5.
Okay. Y'all gonna have fun on that island. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, you have your food, you have your fun, your friends. That's kind of like a party island.
Yeah, that
Good
would be.
Yeah, it would be.
Now then, what would you do if you woke up one day with no Wi-Fi or cell service for 24 hours?
Oh, I'd have a fit. Nicholas, what about you?
I mean, I'll wake up mad, but what I would do, I would be like, that's probably God telling me to train today. Cause I play football, so
Right.
I'll be going outside. So I'll be like, I ain't got nothing else to do, so I'm probably just gonna go outside, run, maybe, or hit the gym,
That's that's awesome. You wouldn't have a
Yeah.
fit like I would.
I would go outside, but the sun is a deadly laser. Oh, I'd probably just read.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just read.
Yeah, I do. I love to read too. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah, the sun hurts.
Like training and getting your mind physical. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
instead of having a meltdown. Okay, those are all great options as opposed to what I would do, guys.
All right, so the most important question of the day: hamburgers or hot dogs?
Oh yeah, that's important.
I have to say hamburgers because I'm not gonna say I like hot dogs, but I don't dislike them. So it's like if I had to eat a hot dog, I will. But hamburgers, I love like homemade hamburgers.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
those are the best.
Yeah, I love hot dogs. So
Yeah.
and recently I've lost a taste for hamburgers. I have no idea how that happened. So I just eat hot dogs now.
See, I don't like hot dogs. I take the wiener out and just eat the bun with the stuff. So can you really call that a hot dog?
That's just a wiener.
That's just a bun with stuff.
Oh, you don't eat the wiener, you just eat the bun. That's just bread with toppings. It's like avocado toast or something like that.
Yeah, so avocado toast isn't bad, right, Nicholas? He's dissing.
Yeah. Well, I like to eat. I like to get burgers. The only place I really eat out to get burgers is Cookout.
Yeah, Cookout is a good Cookout. Yeah, that has a nice grill going.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So if you could live in any time period, past or future, where would you go?
I would have to say seeing through 2000, like 2000, because it was like technology was first being invented, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. Like now we got AIs and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
So definitely not the future, because AI is gonna get crazy. Like they got the Tesla robot, then they put in the new like AI in iPhones that listens to you. So
that's true.
Yeah, that's the scary.
It is kind of scary.
It is.
But I think definitely I would go back to the 80s and invest in Apple.
Yes.
You know,
not invest in Bitcoin, because Bitcoin was only like $13 or something. That was like 70,000 Bitcoin.
Exactly. So yeah, I'd have to go.
Imagine if you take a loan out, put $100,000 in Bitcoin, you'd be probably a billionaire right now.
That's
true. Okay, let's build us that time machine, guys.
All right. You have one person to give a shout out to. Who is it? Why'd you pick them?
I have to say somebody who's like my business partner, Janae Madison, because I'll be doing a lot of projects with her, and we be working together on projects a lot.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. All right.
Shout out to Janae.
So, what is the one piece of advice you would give to kids who want to follow in your footsteps?
Man, I would have to say it's hard. So you gotta have a mindset. You can't quit. It don't matter what you're doing, whether you want to play sports, whether you want to be an author, you just can't quit. It's all about your mindset. If you get your mindset right and you don't allow your brain to quit, then you're gonna win. But if you have a quitting mindset and you're like, this is too much, you can't wake up early, you can't discipline yourself,
That's true.
That's true.
That's very good advice.
That is, yeah.
Again, I'm going to put that on my computer. Everybody's going to be like, what's going on with your little signs here? That's a very good idea.
Thank you.
In addition to all you have going on, what's next for you?
I would have to say second episode of my TV show, Nick's House. The only thing is, right now, I'm trying to raise funds. So I'm trying to tell people to go buy my book. So
Absolutely. Well, guys, go buy his book and help raise some funds so we can get another episode of Nick's House. Mm-hmm. And if you haven't seen Nick's House, log on to YouTube now.
Alrighty. So what is the one thing you want our audience to know about you?
I probably have to say something that I really don't post about at all is I'm a football player. So I probably have to say I want the audience to know that.
That's cool. So you've added, you're executive producer, actor, writer, inspirational speaker, and football player.
Yeah. Just building up the list right there.
Exactly. That's really
That's awesome, yeah. Alrighty. So last question. Where can people find you on social media?
You can find me at Nicholas Buamah on every single social media platform.
Alrighty, Nicholas. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Nicholas.
Thank you.
Did you guys enjoy the show? I know we did. Thanks to Nicholas for joining us today. Make sure to check him out on social media. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.